I'm here with Wendy Fauvel from Herbert Smith Freehills, who's been presenting on the vexed subject of wage theft. Wendy, thanks for the great presentation at the conference. I wanted to ask you a little bit about what you do when you do a compliance audit. Where you discovered some underpayments, were you concerned you've got some? What approach do you take?
Well, the starting of a project is pretty complex. It really depends on the context, but I mean, it's interesting because what I talked about a bit about in the presentation afterwards is, let's say you start a project, you fix the issue with the support of, for instance, external legals or an external accounting firm. You get to the end of that process. What do you do next? A lot of what we're seeing is pretty significant changes in a payroll governance framework. So thinking about, are your accountabilities really clear for each step in the employment process from hiring to firing? Do you know who sets rates, who sets the classification? Do you have enough checks and balances in relation to each step in that process? So really bolstering your governance around your decision making. The other piece is thinking about removing manual processes from your payroll processes as much as possible, but also making sure your automated processes are right in the first place. Are the rules reflecting what the instruments say? The other piece is around people considering ongoing auditing as a feature of post-payroll, making sure that there are regular audits, and also putting in place really robust processes for making sure that if there are changes in the law, as there often are day to day in our area, think of change to awards, think of changes to legislation, that we're keeping up with that and making adjustments to the system as we need. And I think as well as the project and doing that well and making sure that employees are being paid correctly, it's really that due diligence around the whole process that's really critical to getting it right.
Wendy, thank you very much.
Thank you.